I've been a massive fan of No Man's Sky for several years now, going all the way back to its relative infancy when the next update released. And even in that state of the game, there was just something truly special about No Man's Sky. Did the game suck on launch? Yes, and that's understating it by just a tiny little bit. But after 8 years of hard work and countless updates, I can say without a shadow of a doubt that No Man's Sky is by far the best, most expansive, most feature-complete space game you can play right now. Whether you're into sims like Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous, or shooters like Everspace, it blows absolutely everything you could think of out of the water. No Man's Sky, at its core, is a space survival sandbox filled with infinite possibilities. The whole shtick of this game is that the world, or in this case the universe, consists of an inconceivable amount of procedurally generated planets, each one unique in its own way, varying in size, landscape, flora, fauna, and climate. The game's vast universe encourages you to venture out into the unknown, where you'll explore tons of unique worlds in search of rare and valuable resources such as gold and uranium, or you can make millions by discovering and cataloging entirely unknown alien species. And the coolest part is that landing on planets, leaving planets, and traveling through space is entirely seamless. The only drawback of this is that transitions often come with a lot of lag. In order to succeed in No Man's Sky, you'll first have to be adequately equipped with the right multi-tool for the job. This is an absolutely essential piece of equipment, as it's used for mining resources, scanning flora and fauna, and combat. You can find and purchase different multi-tools, each with varying stats and capabilities, and they can all be upgraded with a variety of modules, enhancing their efficiency and power. For example, installing an advanced mining laser allows you to extract resources more quickly, while a combat module improves the multi-tool's damage output. Once you're adequately prepared to explore, you'll encounter a wide array of environments and weather conditions that can often require specialized gear. Planets can be way too cold or even way too hot. They may have aggressive thunderstorms, be extremely acidic, or be home to dangerous creatures and sentinels that you'll have no choice but to fight in order to survive. Thankfully, planetary outposts are generously scattered across the universe, and not only do they offer you protection and shelter, but they also provide you with an opportunity to trade resources, acquire equipment upgrades, purchase new multi-tools, and complete quests for NPCs of various factions, such as the Gek and Korvax, who each have their own unique culture, reputations, and language that can be learned through gameplay. These outposts range from small, solitary structures to bustling trading hubs filled with aliens of all different races coming together to make a couple of Starbucks. If social interaction isn't your forte, however, you can choose to engage in base building, which is incredibly expansive and can easily soak up most of your playtime if you aren't careful. No Man's Sky offers a massive variety of structures, allowing you to create a humble lakefront home or even your very own planetary outpost, outfitted with research stations, plant farms, power plants, storage facilities, and so much more. The build potential is incredible, and outside of a few placement restrictions, the game gives you total control over how you want to construct your very own base, as long as you remain within the area of your base computer. If you're really fancy, you can even construct a garage to hold all of your exocraft. No Man's Sky lets you use several unique land vehicles to make exploration far more varied and enjoyable. You have the Pilgrim for high-speed travels, the Colossus for carrying large hauls, and the Minotaur mech suit for combat, exploration, and mining. If that somehow doesn't interest you and you're still craving a little bit more, maybe you're into those settlement building games for some odd reason, but who am I to judge? No Man's Sky has just that. planetary settlements which you can build up from scratch and defend from invaders. If you enjoy what you're seeing so far, consider hitting that like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and it's not like you have anything to lose besides your virginity anyway. But this is a space exploration game after all, so forget about settlements. Forget about ground vehicles, because it's time to take to the stars. And in No Man's Sky, you can choose from tons of different classes of ships, including fighters, explorers, haulers, living ships, sentinel ships, and even several more, which are all procedurally generated and come with their own unique use cases. Ships can be obtained most commonly by simply purchasing them from NPCs, but alternatively, you can find abandoned ships on planets, which you then have to use materials to repair, or you can go a step further to create your own ship with salvage parts, and if you so desire, you're able to own multiple ships and customize them with functional upgrades. But if you want something bigger, something badder, something that can finally make my penis look small in comparison, look no further than a goddamn freighter. Freighters are massive capital ships that serve as mobile bases and storage facilities. You can customize them with various modules and use them to store resources and ships, house crew members, and launch expeditions. Freighters can also host a fleet of smaller frigates, which can be sent on missions to gather resources, explore distant systems, and engage in combat. But before getting into all of that good stuff, you'll probably first want to make your way to the Space Anomaly. The Anomaly is this game's central hub, and it serves as a gathering point for players all across the universe. Within the hub, you'll find the Nexus, where you can seamlessly group with other players and embark on missions together, offering tasks that range from simple resource collection to challenging combat scenarios, and rewarding you with currencies that can be spent on cosmetics and resources. The Anomaly is also where you're able to acquire new technology, such as jetpack upgrades and new structures to use in your bases, travel to other worlds through the central portal, customize your character with tons of unique cosmetic options, and embark on the main story quest. No Man's Sky features a narrative that unfolds through exploration and interaction with the game's various alien races and ancient artifacts. The primary storyline, known as the Artemis Path, involves unraveling the mysteries of the universe, discovering the truth about the Sentinels, and ultimately reaching the center of the galaxy. You'll encounter mysterious beings like Nada and Polo, who will guide you on your journey and provide valuable insights into the nature of the universe. The story is presented in a non-linear fashion, encouraging you to explore at your own pace and piece together the lore of the game. Once you feel prepared to truly start your game, the universe is yours to command. As this is a survival sandbox, you can go anywhere and do pretty much anything. On your travels, you'll encounter space pirates, space stations to trade cargo, buy upgrades and complete missions, derelict freighters which are filled with valuable salvage but are a little bit terrifying, and a ton more unique encounters to stumble upon during your journey. If you ever get sick of the freeform nature that the base game offers, you can switch to expeditions, which are kind of like a seasonal game mode where everybody starts together on one world that was picked specifically for that expedition, and you'll progress through several tiers of tasks in order to earn cosmetics and materials. Also, they're completely optional, but do be warned that once they conclude, there's no guarantee that they'll ever return, but historically they have come back once or twice. Overall, No Man's Sky has evolved a long way from its initial release into an incredibly expansive universe, offering players a vast array of activities and experiences. From the thrill of discovering new planets and exploring their unique environments, to the satisfaction of building and customizing bases and ships, the game provides endless opportunities for adventure and creativity. Whether you're a seasoned explorer or a newcomer to the universe, No Man's Sky offers something for everyone, and its continual updates and improvements demonstrate Hello Games' commitment to providing a dynamic and engaging experience for players. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.